Hi guys. Hi everyone. Respond in the chat box so that I'm sure that you are able to see me. Very good. Okay guys. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Vedantu JEE channel. How are you guys? कैसे हैं सब लोग? Hello everyone. Hello. Namaste. 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 Namaste everyone. I hope all of you are doing fine. It's very hot everywhere outside. I hope you guys are able to take care of yourself very well in the summer and obviously during this difficult time of coronavirus. By the way, whenever I'm looking in this direction, I'm talking to all of you guys, and this is where my cell phone is there, and I'm reading the chats that you guys are writing here. Okay, cool. So who all are here? Somebody is from Kashmir. Very nice. Huzef. That's good, yeah. You are in a cool atmosphere right now. Very nice. Narayana is here. Diksha, Pawan, Aman Agarwal, Pranita, Mahesh, Sid, everybody is here. Very nice. Hello. Hello, guys. How are you all? Okay, Sheikh. Abdullah, good to know that you're from Andhra. Arav is here. Chanakya, Bhavani, Suman, Mahesh, Ujjwal, Rohit, LM10 Production, Rohit Dev, Shubham Sharma, Raj Shah, Ojaswani, Melvin Matthew, Omkar, Vaishnavi, Mahesh, again the Punjabi name which I don't know how to pronounce, how to read, Suman Lata, Shivu, Anuradha, Mahesh. Very good, guys. Very good. I hope you guys have told your friends also that we are discussing 2019 paper today. Okay, and this was given to all of you to appear for as a mock test as well. And as you can see it on your screen as well, let me find my cursor, and I'm going to write something for all of you that this is 2019 paper discussion that we are going to have today. Okay, everyone. 2019 का पेपर आज हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे. And let me adjust myself so that I'm able to write properly and I'm able to explain things to you guys properly. Well, guys, first of all, welcome once again. This is Sprint 3.0, which we are keeping as a hybrid model for all of you. All the theory lectures and important questions we have already done in Sprint 1 and Sprint 2, so you guys can watch the videos over there. And because the time is limited, we want to spend a lot of time with you all, but then the limited time that we have, we want to actually discuss as many good problems and mock test papers with you guys as we can. And definitely NTA papers जो आ गए, NTA paper भी हम लोग discuss करेंगे. Okay, hi Saurabh Yadav, welcome everyone once again. Okay, yes, Sid Kumar, shout out ले लो, ठीक है? So guys, everyone, for all of you who are here for the first time, this is me, your Suri Sir. I'm a alumnus of IIT Bombay, but more importantly, guys, for all of you, I am known as Mugambo. Yes, why am I called Mugambo is because when you will crack this examination of JEE very soon in the month of July, Mugambo khush hoga. Okay, everyone? Cool. Also, if you are on the channel for the first time, then definitely subscribe right now because I come here and Arvind sir and Harsh sir, we all come for 2020 students to discuss a lot of amazing things and definitely relevant things for JEE examination. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those things, subscribe right now, press the bell icon as well. Okay? Cool. Awesome. So guys, are you all ready? Shall we start? Are you all ready? If you are ready, then just give me a shout out in the chat box. Write you in the chat box. Very good. Abdullah. July में मुझे खुश होना है. I want everybody to crack this examination. I'm good. By the way, thank you everybody once again for asking. I'm good. Balle balle. Okay, that's great. Everybody is ready. So guys, you know how exactly things work. In JEE Main 2019, obviously there were a lot of questions, but then only questions which are challenging is what I discuss. I have picked 10 questions here. total 10 difficult questions is what I have picked, or more relevant and the more error prone questions is what I have picked, and I'm going to discuss that. That's what basically is the pattern that I go with. But obviously you would want to know the solutions of other questions as well, so do not worry. In the description of this video, you will be able to find the entire paper along with the solution of this 2019. But among those, the one which are challenging is what I'm going to discuss with all of you guys. Okay, cool. So shall we start? Let's go. So guys, the very first question is this. This question says that there is a current loop having two circular arcs which are joined by two radial lines. So what you see here, P, Q, R, S, P. This is basically a loop with two circular arcs. One circular arc is QR, other is PS, and the loop is carrying a current of 10 ampere. We have to find out the magnetic field at the point O, which will be closed. Okay guys, is that understood to everyone? Okay guys, cool. So you know that by right hand thumb rule, if you will see, the magnetic field will be written first of all for a circular portion as mu naught I upon 2r, and because this is not complete circle, so theta upon 2 pi will be multiplied. So theta is basically the angle which is subtended by the arc, and that is right now given to us as 45 degree. Okay, so we can say that for R1 value, R1 is basically 3 centimeter, you can see that. Okay, and for R2 the value is going to be 5 centimeter. So if you will use your right hand, you can curl your fingers. You can see that if I call this one as first and this one as second, then definitely the magnetic field of B1 is going to be greater than B2, because magnetic field is inversely proportional to R. So let's try to find the value. Nearest value is being asked, and we'll try to find that value close to what this numerical value of magnetic field is going to be. What do you guys think? B option. Let's see. So guys, the magnetic field at O is going to be B1 minus B2 for sure. The magnetic field magnitude. Obviously, all the options are positive. That simply means magnitude is important here. So I will write it as mu naught I upon 2 R1 minus mu naught I upon 2 R2. This is 1 and this is 2. And this whole multiplied with theta upon 2 pi. Okay guys. So I can take mu naught I upon 2 outside, and I'm left with 1 upon R1 minus 1 upon R2, while theta is pi by 4 and this is 2 pi. Okay guys, so you know that mu naught, from here first of all pi and pi get cancelled. Mu naught I can write as 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. The current is given to us as 10 amperes. Divide this by this 2 and this 2, they multiply to become 4, and this 4 also comes in denominator, so 1 more 4, and 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 5, and because the values are in centimeters, so in denominator only 10 to the power minus 2 to convert the centimeters into meters. Okay guys, so 4 and 4 get cancelled, and what do you see? Pi by 4 into 10 to the power, let's take this one above, so this will be 10 to the power minus 5, 110 is here. When you take this LCM, this will come out to be 2 by 3 into 5. So what do you see guys? This one if I write as 2, and this as in cancel it by 2, and this as 5, so this 5 and this 5 also got cancelled, and what we are left with here, that this 2 and this 2 is also getting cancelled. So what I'm left with finally is pi by 3 into 10 to the power minus 5 Tesla. And you know that pi value is nearly equal to 3. So roughly the value of magnetic field comes out to be 1 into 10 to the power minus 5 Tesla. Have you guys got this? Okay guys. Awesome. So guys, the answer for this question, if you look at the option, is answer D. 1 into 10 to the power minus 5 Tesla. Okay, welcome once again everyone. Those who have just now joined us, this was the very first question that we discussed. We are discussing paper of 2019. Okay, cool. Now this is the most challenging question of the paper according to me. Or when I say challenging, it requires not just visualization, it could get lengthy also. Okay, so what does the question say? That there is an L-shaped rod or object which is made of thin rod of uniform mass density. So there are two rods. Say this rod is of mass m, so this is also of the same mass m because they have same length also. So in short, the mass of AB is equal to mass of BC, and let's say that mass is m because they have the same uniform mass density. And when you are hanging it from this point, then obviously it is going to hang in such a way that the arrangement will look something like this, but this is not exactly how it will hang. The reason being, if you will look at the center of mass, the center of mass of this AB part is somewhere here, center of mass of BC part is also somewhere here. This actually shows that the center of mass is towards the left of the equilibrium line, and this is your equilibrium line. So basically question is asking us to find out the angle theta, and pay attention to this one, guys. Very, very, very interesting question. So the actual diagram is what I want to show you all first. This is how exactly the diagram will look like. So what you see, the center of mass of this part is here and center of mass of this part is here, such that this is the line of equilibrium. Okay, this is the line of equilibrium. That means the center of mass must lie on this vertical line. Getting it? Then only I can say that the body is hanging in equilibrium. Okay, so if I label it now, so about the center of or line of equilibrium, this is line of equilibrium, and this is where the mass of AC part, I've just changed the names a bit. This is A, this is C, and this is E. So rod AC and rod CE are the two rods for us now. So mass of AC is hanging mg, mass of CE is also hanging here. So what we call as the equilibrium here, guys, when the torque anti-clockwise will become equal to torque clockwise. So what this mg is trying to do, this is trying to provide an anti-clockwise torque. It is trying to rotate the entire system in anti-clockwise direction, and this mg is trying to rotate the system in clockwise direction because this is the line of action, or you can say this is the point where the axis of rotation passes by. So if you look at the situation, this green line is the line of action of mg, this mg, the one which is placed at B, and this is the other line of action, means the line at which both the mg's are acting. So you can see that the perpendicular distance is OA and AA dash. That means if I write torque due to this mg, guys, please pay attention, this is the distance which it has from the perpendicular distance from the line of action, line of equilibrium. Okay, so I will write it as mg into OA, mg into OA, that's the distance. And for the other one, I will write it as mg, the mass is same, and the distance is pp dash or AA dash. So I can write it as AA dash. Because both the masses are same, so mg gets cancelled. Eventually, I will say if OA is equal to AA dash, or AA dash I can write as PP dash also, then my situation is simple. Okay, so in this case, now your question gets clear. Okay, how do we know it is clockwise or anti-clockwise? You will have to visualize this, that this is the line of action of this force, and if you will see that this is how the force is acting, then the point AO is going to rotate anti-clockwise and point AA dash is trying to rotate clockwise. Okay, this is obviously the part of visualization here. Okay, Anjali, I hope you are getting it. So now, guys, my entire job is to find out OA and AA dash. Let's do that now. So in this diagram, as I said, I'm trying to find out OA. So I'll consider this right angle triangle OB and OBA. This is the triangle that I'm considering here. So if this angle is theta, definitely this angle is theta. So see what I've done. I've drawn this. So if AC is the length of the rod, then AB is half of the length, and this angle is theta. So OA, my dear friends, becomes L by 2 sin theta by simple trigonometry. You see that? This is L by 2 cos theta and this is L by 2 sin theta. Okay? Okay, Anjali? Getting it? Everyone? Cool, guys. Now, OA तो पता लगा लिया हमने, we have found the value of OA. Now we are left with PP dash. How will I find PP dash? I will find it as by subtraction of CP dash minus CP. Let's do that now. So now I'm considering this small triangle and the bigger triangle. So triangle ACP will give me CP. So ACP, this length is L, and here CP, if this angle is theta, you can see that CP becomes L sine theta. And if you consider triangle CP dash D, be very careful with the triangles that I am considering. CP dash D. So guys, if this angle is theta, you can see that this angle is 90 degrees. So this is 90 minus theta. So this angle is again theta. That's why I considered the angle theta again. And CD is basically L by 2. This is L by 2. This is theta. And we are looking for CP dash. So CP dash, you can see that if this is L by 2, then this side is going to be the cos component. So CP dash is L by 2 cos theta. Okay. So guys, as I said, I'm interested in finding the value of we are interested in finding PP dash. So PP dash is basically CP dash minus CP. And what is CP dash? CP dash is L by 2 cos theta and CP is L sin theta. So we have found both of them. By the way, PP dash is equal to AA dash also. Okay. Okay, Vijay, welcome. Vijay Kumar. So OA is L by 2 sin theta. And AA dash, which is also equal to PP dash, has come out to be L by 2 cos theta minus L sin theta. So L by 2 cos theta minus L sin theta. Okay. So guys, if you take this L sin theta on this side, this will be L by 2 plus L into sin theta equal to L by 2 cos theta, which is 3 by 2 L sin theta equal to L by 2 cos theta. So L by 2 get cancelled, sin by cos is tan theta equal to 1 by 3 is what we get. Okay, bring cos theta down, bring 3 on the other side. This is what we get as the answer. Okay, tan theta as 1 by 3. A very, very good question. Okay, this is actually not a lengthy method. This is a shortcut in a way. Okay, cool everyone. So what we got as our answer is again option D, tan theta equal to 1 by 3. We basically tried to find out the value of OA and AA dash. That's basically how we worked. Okay, cool. So guys, moving on to the next question now. Now this question says that a block of mass M is lying on a smooth horizontal surface and is attached to a spring of negligible mass. So spring has spring constant K. The other end of the spring is fixed. So this end is fixed. And now you are applying a constant force, and before that block is initially at rest. That means it is in equilibrium. Now if you start applying a constant force F, the maximum speed of the block will be how much? So assuming that now that F force is acting, so initially this was where the block used to be. Okay. So your block has moved to the right hand side by X amount so that it is experiencing a spring force Kx and it is experiencing a force F. So question is asking us to talk about the maximum speed of the block. Okay, question is asking us to find out the maximum speed of the block during the oscillations here. So guys, we know that V is maximum when the body is crossing mean position. Yes or no? So we can say that right now, in this case, if the body has V max after traveling for X distance from the original mean position, then we can say that at this point, the spring force is balancing or is being equal to F at the mean position. So from here, X comes out to be F by K. So from the original equilibrium position, now when capital F force is acting, the equilibrium position has shifted, and this is the position where the body will have the maximum velocity. So now if we'll try to go for the energy part, that means let's try to apply law of conservation of energy or work energy theorem. We can say that the work done by spring force plus the work done by capital F should be equal to the change in kinetic energy. So if we write the work done by spring force is making the body displace by x, and that's the direction in which the body is moving also. That means the work done is F into x. On the other hand, the spring is getting elongated. The body is moving towards the right side, but the spring force is acting to the left side. So that's why negative work will be done, and that will be equal to the amount of energy stored in the spring, that is half k x square. Okay guys, so if I equate it to the change in kinetic energy, the final kinetic energy is going to be half v mv square, and the initial is going to be 0. Okay, so we found the value of x here as f by k. Let's put that over here. Okay, everyone. Okay, let's see. Arav, let's see if we have the correct answer. So x is f by k minus k by 2, and this is going to be f square by k square is equal to mv square by 2. Okay, so this is f square by k, and this k got cancelled. F square by k minus f square by 2k. Okay guys, so this is equal to mv square by 2. So left hand side becomes f square by 2k, which is equal to mv square by 2. Okay, so 2 gets cancelled, and because I have to find v, so I'll say that v square is equal to f square by m into k, and v looks like is going to be f by mk in under root. This is v max, by the way. Okay guys, hi, hello everyone, very good. Yes everyone, the correct answer is f by under root mk. That is correct. Yes Bhavish, you are right. Very good Charmisha. Okay, cool. Okay, next one. This says that there is a block which is placed on an inclined surface which is rough. The inclination is 45 degree, and the coefficient of static friction is 0.16. You are applying a downward force in addition to obviously the weight. 3 Newton force is applied here, and question is asking us that if I apply an upward force P, अगर मैं ये upward force P भी लगाता हूँ, how much should be the value of this P in order to keep the block stationary, to not let it move down. So think about it guys, if you will not apply this capital F force, if you will not apply this force, then the block will start going down. So definitely the friction is already trying to stop the block. Okay, definitely the friction is trying to stop the block, but it is weak, it is not sufficient. So that is why you need to help friction in keeping the block stationary. Understood the direction of friction? If you will remove force P, if you will not apply force P, the block will start moving down. So friction will obviously be acting in the opposite direction of motion there on the block. So in addition to friction, now you are applying a minimum force P, which will keep the block stationary. Okay, and in addition to this 3 Newton force, obviously downward force will be mg sine theta, and this force is going to be mg cos theta, which is being balanced by the normal force. So we can say that normal is mg cos theta, and friction is equal to mu n or mu mg cos theta. So guys, as per this diagram, if you have a downward force 3 plus mg sine 45 degree and upward force as friction, so for keeping the body at equilibrium, the upward forces are P plus friction. Obviously this is the maximum force possible limiting friction, that is why P is minimum, and on the downward side you have 3 plus mg sine 45 degree. Okay, so guys, this is P, friction force is mu mg cos theta, and this is 3 plus mg sine 45 degree. So let's bring it to this side. We have P equal to 3 plus mg sine 45 degree minus mu is equal to 6 by 10 mg cos 45 degree. So let me put the values. Mass is 10, G is 10, this is 1 by root 2 minus 6 by 10 into 10 into 10 into 1 by root 2. So I see this is 3 plus 100 by root 2, and 1 by root 2 can be written as root 2 by 2 by rationalizing. Yeah, you can multiply this by root 2, divide by root 2, so this is what you get, root 2 by 2. So this will come out to be 50 root 2, and this will come out to be 6 by 10 50 root 2. So if you cancel 10 and 10, you get 30 root 2. That means 3 plus 50 root 2 minus 30 root 2 is equal to 3 plus 20 root 2. So guys, when you will put this value, 20 into root 2 is going to be close to 28 point something, and 28 plus 3 is nearly equal to 31 point some value. So if we'll go by the option, the nearest value to 31 is option A. So we can say that nearest this value will come out to be 32 Newton. You can take this as 2 into 10 into root 2. Root 2 ka value is 1.4. So 10 times is 14. 14 into 2 is 28. 28 plus 3 is 31. Okay guys. So that's why the correct answer is 32 Newton. That's what we got. Okay. Okay guys. Now this one is from heat transfer. You guys know that in 2020, in the month of January, when all the papers happened on 9th, 10th and 11th of January, none of the questions came from heat transfer. So it's my prediction that definitely this time in the month of July, you will get questions from heat transfer for sure. Okay. So do be very, attentive and solve all the questions of this particular part of thermodynamics. So what does the question say? That this rod arrangements are given. All the rods have same area of cross section and made up of same material also. Point A and B are maintained at a temperature difference of 120 degree. So let's consider this as 120 degree centigrade and this as 0 degree centigrade. Question is asking us to find out the temperature difference between point P and Q. Okay, what is the temperature difference between point P and Q? You know that heat transfer can be studied just like current electricity. So you can compare it with V equal to IR or delta V equal to IR. This becomes delta T equal to IR, and R is R thermal. Okay, you are aware about this, guys? Okay, Srinivas, I will tell you how to join Telegram group by the end of the session. Stay tuned. So from here, you know that R thermal formula is something which I'm sure everybody is aware about, is given as L by Ka, which simply means resistance. Thermal resistance is directly proportional to the length. So what you see here, all of them have same value of K, same value of A. So it's directly proportional to the length of the rod. So if this is L by 4, this is L by 4, this is L by 2 and L by 2. So I'm going to talk about the current flowing in the heat current that is flowing here and the resistance. So the diagram converts into something like this, proportional to length. So this is also length L, so this becomes also R. So this is how the rod arrangement changes. Okay guys? Okay, so now if say some I current starts from here, at point P obviously it will break into I1 and I2, but eventually at Q again I will be formed. So let's try to find out the equivalent resistance here. So what you see, the upper branch of PQ and the lower branch of PQ, if you will see, the upper branch is R by 4, R and R by 4. So R plus R by 4 plus R by 4 is like R plus R by 2. So if you will simplify the upper branch, the resistance is 3R by 2. The lower branch is R. This is R by 2 and this is R by 2. This is point PQ, this is AB. So if you will look at P and Q only. So for P and Q, now 3R by 2 and R, they are connected in parallel. So 1 upon r PQ is basically 1 upon r plus 2 upon 3r. So when you simplify this, this will come out to be 5 by 3r. तो PQ part का जो equivalent resistance है वो 3r by 5 आ जाता है. Okay guys, now what you can say that the equivalent circuit diagram for us is A with this as r by 2, this as 3r by 5, and this one as r by 2, and this is B. So same current I is flowing through all of them. So if I find out RAB now, that is basically r by 2 plus 3r by 5 plus r by 2. So answer comes out to be 8r by 5. You can take the LCM, you will get the answer as 8r by 5, because r by 2 plus r by 2 will become r. So you can say it as r plus 3r by 5. Take the LCM, this is what you are going to get. Okay guys, now what I say that for PQ, whatever current is flowing through it is also the current that is flowing in AB. Okay, that means what? The current that is flowing will be equal to the change in temperature upon resistance. So for AB, the temperature difference is 120 degree and the resistance is 8r by 5. This is what I am writing for AB. And for PQ, so for PQ, I don't know what is the temperature difference, but I know the resistance is 3r by 5. So you can see that r by 5 get cancelled and this 3 can go here, so that delta T PQ comes out to be 120 by 8 into 3, which is basically 360 by 8, and 360 by 8 is nothing but 45 degrees centigrade. Okay guys, PQ part, the temperature difference comes out to be 45 degrees. Very good. Yes, very awesome, awesome. Not 75 Omkar, it comes out to be 45 degree. Okay, 360 by 8. 360 by 4 is 90, so 360 by 8 is 45 degrees. Okay, very good, Arav. Yes, correct answer is option A. Keep it up, everyone. Now this one, what does this say? It says that there is a heavy ball of mass M and that ball is hanging like this from a wire. So that the total weight that is hanging is mg, which is also equal to the tension in the string. And if you talk about the transverse wave speed, then transverse wave which are generated have the speed as under root of t by mu. So when this is the situation, then the speed is given to be 60 and the tension is equal to mg and divided by mu, because tension is equal to mg here. Okay guys, now what happens after some time, you start making this car move, because of which the arrangement gets inclined at some angle theta, such that the pseudo acceleration A is here and G is acting here, so that this becomes G effective. So if this is mg effective, the new tension T dash is in this direction, so that the new velocity V dash is going to be under root of T dash by mu, or you can call it under root of mg dash by mu in under root. And what is that speed given to us? That is given to us as 60.5. Okay guys, yes, G effective is what we are going to find in some time. You can see from here also, G effective is the resultant of A and G, and A हमें पता लगाना है. So what you see from here, by the way, G effective is the resultant, so that is nothing but G square plus A square in under root. That's what G effective is. Okay, so if you write V dash is 60.5, that is equal to under root of mg effective by mu. And what was earlier value? It was 60, which was equal to under root of mg by mu. So if you divide 60.5 by 60, that will come out to be G effective by G in under root. Now guys, this is where the smart work starts. I can write 60.5 as 60 plus 0.5. So if you divide it by 60, just divide it by 60, you will see that it is 1 plus 0.5 by 60. So this is what I'm going to write it as 1 plus 0.5 by 60. By the way, this term is very smaller than 1. 0.5 by 60 is obviously 0.5 is already smaller than 1. Divided by 60, the value is further smaller than 1. So somewhere it is going to go towards binomial approximation. And if you write this is G effective by G in under root. Square on both side, I have 1.05 by 60. Uska square kar diya humne. And then the right hand side becomes G effective by G. Pay attention, everyone. G effective was under root of G square plus A square by G. And now from here, I'll take G square outside and I will have G in under root 1 plus A square by G square. Power is half and this whole is divided by G. G also gets cancelled and I already have 1 plus 0.5 by 60 to the power 2. Okay, again square it on both the sides, guys. Let me create some space for me to simplify this question further. Okay, I'm creating some space for myself so that I can solve this question. Okay. So guys, what I will do now, I will square on both the sides. So 1 plus 0.5 by 60 already squared tha. More squaring will make it 4 and I have 1 plus A square by G square. Now use binomial approximation. 1 plus x to the power n is equal to 1 plus nx, especially when x is very smaller than 1. So when 4 comes here, okay, so guys, I have to create more space here, erasing this all part. Okay, 1 plus 0.5 by 60. Okay, 1 plus 0.5 by 60, the whole power 4 is equal to 1 plus A square by G square. Getting it, guys? I know total calculations. So this becomes 1 plus 0.4 into 5, that is 2 by 60, and this is 1 plus A square by G square. So 1 gets cancelled. I have A square equal to 2 by 60 G square, or you can call it G square by 30. So that means A comes out to be G by root 30. So if you look at the options, you are looking for the closest option. So this is obviously not the answer. Root 30 is going to be somewhere between 5 and 6. So the closest answer is G by 5, because root 30 is nearly equal to 5.4. Okay, got it? No, Ashish, I'm not ignoring anybody, beta. I'm just solving the question. Okay, okay, everyone. Okay, now next one. This one is not very lengthy. This is a good question. We have sample A whose activity is 10 millicurie, or you can say its activity is 10, and it has its activity, okay, it has twice the number of nuclei as another sample B whose activity is 20. So activity for A is 10 and activity for B is 20. On the other hand, if we talk about number of nuclei, if this has number of nuclei n0, then this has 2 n0. And we know that activity is given as lambda n. So let's simplify this. I can say that activity of A is equal to, or let's just write the general formula for activity and then write both of them and then take simplification. So we know that A is equal to lambda n. For A it is given as 10. Okay, for A it is given as 10, and say it is lambda A. N is 2 times of n0. What the question is asking us to find out is basically what is going to be the relation with respect to the half-lives of A and B. Okay, so for B the value is 20 lambda B, and this is n0. So let's do one thing. Let's multiply this by 2. So I'll have 20 equal to lambda a into 4 n naught, which simply means from here, if you equate them, lambda a into 4 n naught is equal to lambda b n naught if you equate both of these. So n naught get cancelled. I have lambda a, or I can say lambda b, as 4 times of lambda a, and we know that lambda क्या होता है? Lambda is ln2 by t half. That means it is inversely proportional. So we can say that t half of b will be 1/4 of t half of a. Okay, let's call it tau. Tau is your half-life. So half-life of b is 1/4 of a. So whatever is the half-life of a, uska 1/4 is going to be of b. So if this is a and this is b, if it is 5, it is not 1/4. So definitely answer is not a. If you look at b, if this is 10, then 1/4 is going to be 2.5. So this is also not correct. While if you look at c, then it is 20 and this is 1/4. So looks like this is correct. Okay, and definitely this is also not correct. So answer comes out to be this as 20 years and this as 5 years as per the options. Not years but days. Okay guys? Cool. Next one. Now this guys says that there is a particle which is moving with velocity this one, and k is a constant. We have to find out the general equation of the path. I've chosen this question because this is a very unconventional question that you will come across from kinematics. What does the question say? That you have been given the velocity x direction component and velocity is y direction component, and the question is asking you to find out the general equation here. So guys, we have been given the value of Vx, which is basically dx by dt, and that is given to us as y. You can see that. Similarly, Vy, which is going to be dy by dt, is basically given to you as x. So if you want to find out dy by dx by chain rule, it will obviously be dy by dt into dt by dx. So that is nothing but x by y. So dy by dx comes out to be x by y. Okay. So that simply means if you cross multiply, you will have y dy equal to x dx, and if you integrate this, the equation is found, the equation of path is found by finding a correlation between x and y. So on integration, this will be y square by 2 equal to x square by 2 plus c dash. If you multiply by 2, you can write it as y square equal to x square plus constant. Okay, have a look at the option. Not this one, not this one, but this one. Y square equal to x square plus constant. Yes, Jeevan, you are right. This was class 11th question, Bhavish. This is class 11th question only. Okay, this question is basically from kinematics. Motion in 2D ka question hai. Okay, everyone. Now, one of my favorites, the current electricity question. Now, this one is asking us to find out the value of this current I when the resistances are given, potential difference are given. This is A at 20 volts, B at 10 volts, and C at 0 volt. Or not C, but say this point D at 0 volt. Point C is unknown potential. So we will solve this question by nodal analysis. Okay, because there is a node C available, and let's say its potential is X. So I will say that I1 plus I2 is equal to I as per the junction rule, if you will see. So what is I1? I1 is basically potential difference by resistance. Potential difference is 20 minus x by 2, while for this one it is 10 minus x by 4. Okay, 10 minus x is the potential difference divided by the resistance, because current is basically potential difference by resistance. Okay, and equate it to this value, that is x minus 0, that means x by 2. Okay, so let's simplify this. If you take the LCM here only, you will have 40 minus 2x plus 10 minus x by 4 equal to x by 2. 2 gets cancelled here. What do I get? I get it as 50 minus 3x equal to 2x. Okay, that means 50 is equal to 2x plus 3x और 5x is equal to 50. x का value आ जाता है 10 volts. Okay guys, that means this is at 10 volts. So it simply tells you that I2 is going to be 0, by the way, because there is no potential difference between C and B. So because I'm interested in finding I value, so in branch CD, let's call this D, in CD, delta V by R is what I'm interested in finding. Delta V is 10 minus 0 divided by the resistance, that is 2. The current comes out to be 5 amperes. Okay, everyone? Yes, the answer is not D, not C or D, but answer is B. Answer comes out to be 5 ampere. Okay. Aditya Tiwari in Sprint 3.0. This is, by the way, this lecture is also a part of Sprint 3.0. Why there are old lectures is because you know that all the previous questions, they are going to remain the same. We rather want to focus more on problem discussions with you all. That's why in live sessions for Sprint 3.0, this is also Sprint 3.0, which we are right now doing. But in this, we are basically trying to help you with solving a lot of questions, especially the mock test that you guys are appearing. And we will also be discussing NTA papers with you all. Okay? Okay, everyone? Okay, so answer came out to be 5 ampere. Okay. Now, this is our 10th question, by the way. Question says that you have 3 blocks. Let me explain it to you how things are working. This is small m mass, this is small m mass, and this is capital M mass. Question is asking us to find out the ratio of capital M by small m. What happens here? A is moving, say, with some velocity v0. It strikes B inelastically, perfect inelastic collision. So they both stick together and then they move together. So when they move together, after that they hit C again perfectly inelastically. So combined mass finally is going to be the total mass of the system, 2 small m plus capital M. In that situation, when the combined mass 2m plus capital M, when this mass is moving, say with velocity v, then say the final kinetic energy is K final, and say initially kinetic energy is K initial. Question says that 5/6 of the initial kinetic energy is lost in the process. That means K final is only 1/6 of the K initial. So we have to find out the value of capital M by small m. So if I tell you the initial kinetic energy, which was of A, it is mv0 square. That's basically the initial kinetic energy. Now, whenever collision happens, the law of conservation of momentum is always valid. Okay, so initially you had mv0 as the momentum of block A, and finally all the blocks together will have 2m plus capital M into V. Okay, so guys, from here you get to see the value of V as m divided by 2m plus capital M into V0. That's basically the final velocity of the combined mass, 2m plus capital M. So now, going by that K final is 1/6 of K initial, we can say that K initial by K final is 6. देख सकते हैं? So what is K initial? It is half m V0 square. What is K final? It is half 2 small m plus capital M into V square. And what is V square? It is m square V0 square divided by 2m plus capital M, the square. So you can see that half is getting cancelled, V0 square is getting cancelled, 1 m is getting cancelled, and 1 2m plus capital M is getting cancelled. So this part is left and this part is left. So 6 is equal to 2 small m plus capital M by small m. Take this here. You have 6m equal to 2m plus capital M, which makes it, if you take this here, 4m is equal to capital M. So capital M by small m ka value comes out to be 4. Okay, guys. Rahul, Raila, I know you want to look for all the important formulas for mains. Go in the playlist of the video itself, of the channel itself. You will find all important formulas already being done. Okay. The list is already there. I have done it with the help of a video, a series of videos. 3 videos are there. Okay, guys. So the answer to this one came out to be the ratio as 4. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'll tell you about the crash course also, guys. But before that, on the Vedantu app, if you guys are already there, I want you people to update it. If you don't have, just download the app, because every day at 6 p.m. there is a GK quiz. Okay, the general knowledge quiz which goes live at 6 o'clock every day, where you can earn a lot of prizes. There is a prize pool of worth rupees 50,000 and a lot of Paytm cashback is there. So don't miss out on this. If you already have the app and not updated, you're not able to see this, then update your app. Or agar app nahi hai, so please download the app right now from the Play Stores of your mobile phone. Okay, guys. And yes, the source of inspiration for all of you, these are ex-Vedantu students. Rajdeep, who got All India rank 38, Chirag Jain got All India rank 41, and Sumit Jain got All India rank 1 in physical PWD category. This is 2019 JEE Advanced we are talking about. So guys, if these guys can make it to IIT just by studying at home, what is stopping you people? You should take them as your source of inspiration and continue your journey towards this examination. Okay, everyone? Also, as some of the students were asking about the crash course, so guys, one crash course is already going on and the second one is starting from 1st June. From 1st June onwards, the new crash course is starting, where we are going to give you 90 live sessions. A lot of testing will be done. You get your analysis of the papers that you appear for, a lot of rank booster quizzes during the lecture itself, and a lot of more things. You can watch the recorded lectures, tips and tricks, and everything is happening there. Okay. So how do you join this crash course, guys? For this, you have to go on this link, use the coupon code SMCC, and crash course worth rupees under 25,000 becomes yours for just 5,999. Okay. So if you want, let me show you how can you do that. The link which I was talking about is available in the description here. You will find the session PDF and the entire paper with solution as well. This is basically, I was talking about the second link. If you click here, it will direct you to this page where you have to click on buy now. If you click on buy now, it will direct you to this page where if you put the coupon code as SMCC, the worth of crash course will further be reduced by 2,000 and you can get this advantage. But more than just telling you the financial advantages that you're getting here, let me show you how exactly Vedantu's platform look like. So guys, what you see here is basically how your timetable looks like. So a lot of students don't like to prepare a timetable, rather they like to follow, or the one that you made, you're not able to follow it properly. Then how can you still continue your preparation? You can come for this crash course for just under 6,000 rupees. Let me show you how it works. So guys, as you can see, today is 28th, and on 28th, these are the 3 lectures that you're also going to have. See, Aditya Bhardwaj sir ka lecture 5 minute mein start hone wala hai at 4 o'clock. So this is application of derivatives lecture by Aditya Bhardwaj sir, which is starting at 4 o'clock. Then at 6:30 you will have your thermodynamics lecture by Guru Prasad sir. At 9 o'clock you are going to have a chemistry lecture, which is of hydrogen and SDF block elements from 9 to 10:30. So guys, you have all the entire timetable made for a month in advance. All you have to do is just follow the timetable, everyone. Okay. And not just that, let me show you how the content looks like. This is your content library. This is the batch that you get activated in. This is your physics lecture schedule, and along with that the entire content as the classes move forward. all you have to do is follow the content library here. जैसे जैसे lectures होते जाते हैं guys, like that the content keeps on getting updated. Let me show some of these to you. Like this one, if you will see, you can see that a lot of assignments are there. You can appear for an assignment like a test, okay, and evaluate your own self. This is how you can, click on the options and check what is the correct answer as well. So this is where your solutions are also given hand to hand. So you don't have to, you don't have to wait for the solution. You get the solution then and there, whether it is correct or not. Do you see that, guys? Okay. Apart from that, you can read the notes also. You don't have to make your own notes now. You just have to study. So you see that these are the notes, and towards the end of this notes file also, the entire content is what you're getting in the soft copy format. You also get the entire question bank, which includes the questions from previous year examinations and a lot of more questions. And definitely below that, you will find the solutions of all of them. Okay, so it's basically an entire package of solution for all of you guys. Okay, I hope you all are following. So if you want and you think that this is something which can be very helpful for you, then don't hesitate, just go on that link, click. You know that if you will divide this over 3 months of your worth of your pocket money also, this comes down to just 2,000 rupees a month. If you divide it for your entire 2 years of journey, even if you consider it as 20 months preparation that you have done, then guys, it is 300 rupees per month worth that you are actually spending on your own career. All you have to do, guys, go there and see your own improvement happening with respect to the JEE preparation. Okay, everyone? Cool. So how exactly you're going to do that? Click on that link which I told you in the description. Click on enroll now. Use the coupon code. What is the coupon code? SMCC. And then come for the classes. Okay. So guys, somebody was asking me about the Telegram group as well. So on Telegram group, first of all, how can you join it? The link is again available in the description of the video. There we share a lot of assignments, daily study material, and daily updates are being given over there. Okay, everyone? Okay. Yes, NCERT can be taken as a base. Okay, Pandurang Babu, you can take NCERT as the base. Okay, cool guys. I hope the session was interesting and helpful for all of you. If you found it really helpful, then press the like button over there. Do share with your friends, let them also study. And if you have not, then just subscribe to the channel right away. Along with that, press the bell icon so that you are never missing out on any time when I'm coming live, and making sure that your learning won't stop. So with a motto to crack JEE 2020, I will see you guys very soon with another paper, NTA paper discussion as well. Till then, keep studying, keep enjoying, keep smiling, and more importantly, stay safe guys. Bye-bye. Take care.